Run it back, Jamie.
Run it back. Okay.
All right, say what you were just saying.
Welcome back to another episode of The Green Room. We are on
Before
episode
you said
30-something.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. There we go. There's the ladies and gentlemen. And we were talking about Last Night in Soho, a 2021 Edgar Wright directed movie with
Among
two
other
females that are a little on the A tier of
Acting.
females.
Great actresses. Listen, you do this every time.
No, I do
like,
not.
You're like, no, I always think of that Sadie Sink or whatever comment that you made. I'm just like, this guy,
I
you
said
need
that.
to be...
I said that off air though, so that doesn't count.
Well, I'm about to put it on air. No, call it in 4K. Just upload that. No, you're always like, no, I don't need to go there. Let's just
Don't
say
throw me on the
I
bus.
appreciate women for their talent.
Dude,
You appreciate
I might-
them for other reasons, which nothing wrong. I appreciate women, but
be careful.
I love
Be
women.
careful.
I love women. Quite frankly, they're great. I wish they weren't all so mean, but that's whatever. I can't control that. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what this podcast is about. And nobody ever clipped that because that could get me in trouble.
Crane clip that.
We're talking about Last Night in Soho, and I also wanted to talk about Thomasin McKenzie a little bit because I started watching
Oh yeah, that you
Leave
still
No
didn't
Trace.
get-
I'm
you
not
s-
finishing that,
No, you need to.
but she's a really good actress. One, the thing that flabbergasts me is that
Great movie.
she's from New Zealand, and in Leave No Trace, she has an American accent. And she's probably, I don't know how old she was for that one, but she was young.
Did it come out before or after JoJo?
I think before.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I could double check. I'll double check for you people out there who I know you really want to know.
They really need to know.
It came out in 2018, and Jojo Rabbit was 2019, I assume. Yeah, and then she has a freaking German Berlin type accent, and yeah, she's very talented. Great. This movie, I don't know. I don't remember why I watched it the first time around. I've seen it twice, and I'm probably gonna watch it again. It's just so good. It's really good. I don't know how it flopped. So the budget was around $43 million. Guess how much it made?
Wait, the budget was $43 million.
Yeah. The budget, yeah.
Should I just say $40 million? Like, did not break even?
No, it made 22 worldwide. I don't know why it flopped. Why did... That makes me so sad because it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Like, talk about it. How did you watch it? Did you pirate it? Did you go to the library?
It was on Prime.
Really?
Yes, because because all the sites I was going on didn't have it. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't get to it. And then I looked it up, and I was like, it's on Prime?
It's on Prime,
Well, because I was going to rent it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that only
Only
last
way
resort,
I can watch
you know?
it,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so that was like,
You could have just gone to the library and gotten it.
yeah, but I still saw it.
I went to the library yesterday, and I was like, excuse me, sir, can you explain to me how you arrange foreign films? Because I was looking for Solaris and Stalker. They didn't have it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Which big sad.
Yeah.
I started, well, we could talk about this next week, too. I started
Yeah.
Solaris.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yo, this is going to be good. Like, just
Okay.
seeing the water and the...
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
So
I'm
I'll
hyped.
definitely rewatch that one because that's the one I did not like.
Sure.
So then So spoilers for the next episode. We're talking about two Russian movies,
Yes.
Solaris and Stalker.
Do you know that Solaris is based off of a novel?
I did not know that.
Yeah, so maybe you should read it. I mean, I know you were telling me this is like Russia's response to...
2001, which we already talked about. We had a whole
Yeah.
episode, so I'm like, it makes sense.
Well, I started this, and then I saw it was like 2 hours and 47 minutes. I was like, gosh darn it, Luke. Why can't you ever make things easy for me?
And the Stalker is the same length.
Yes, I'm going to need a good week to do that.
I mean, it's only two movies, though. It isn't like Wes Anderson, wouldn't it?
Sure, I guess.
No, but
still.
that's the stuff I love doing so much, though, was you're so obsessed with Wes Anderson, and you're like, yo, you have to start watching these. So then I went through them, and it was so fun because I don't really care about Wes Anderson. I was like, you know, whatever.
Sure.
So I was forced out of my comfort zone. Now I love Wes Anderson.
Right.
Definitely not as much as you do because, I mean, you see him on the street, you're going to go like, oh my gosh.
Right. Somebody get that
Yeah.
bill the whiteboard. Weeks not mentioning Wes Anderson. I didn't bring it up this time. Yeah, I loved watching his progression. Just from Bottle Rocket, and then seeing. I think ultimately, like my favorite, or definitely up there, is probably Steve Zissou, Life
yes,
Aquatic. Like that.
yes.
That movie is just so beautiful. There's
Mhm.
just so many different characters and aspects to it. That's just
Yeah. And
it holds a lot of depth.
that's a crazy thing with it, though, is after seeing all of them, the only one I disagree with is Bottle Rocket with.
Right. Sure.
Like, anyone, you could say any movie as your favorite Wes Anderson, but if you say Bottle Rocket, it's like, okay, come on.
I
come
saw
on.
this YouTube
Like,
short
Any of the other
where
ones.
somebody was like holding up Bottle Rocket, and I think he was like a director. He's like, "Here's 5 reasons why you should watch this movie," and I was like, "No, no, I've seen it. It's good, but it's not. You don't need to watch it.
It's worth watching it for
One
Wes
time.
Anderson's
It's good, yeah,
filmography,
but
and that's it.
I wouldn't really go back to it. I don't think,
Yeah.
except seeing a younger Owen Wilson, like that's fun.
Yeah. But he's also in Steve Zissou, so what's the point?
Yeah, with the southern accent too.
Yeah.
So last week, I think we mentioned Edgar Wright a little bit, and I was like, maybe I'll just watch his movies.
We have brought him up a few times. I
Yes.
mean, The Running Man.
Right. Did we
Yeah.
do an episode on Baby Driver, or did we just
We did
mention
not.
it in passing?
We did not.
Yeah. That's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I was trying to watch his so he has a bunch of like shorts on his letterbox, and I can't find them. So I went to Internet Archive, I went on YouTube. I want to get into the movies. I couldn't find Help. I couldn't find Infrared Fred. So if you guys know where these are, let me know. I did find Forced Hilarity, which was an interesting thing. He opens it. He's basically like, I forget what camera it was, but it was like an older one. And he's like, basically, we did everything in one take. And so he just follows people walking. Kind of nerd out a little bit about, so Carbolic Soap is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Okay.
It's so funny in so many different ways. So you should definitely watch that one. That one's on YouTube. And then, but even better than that, I would say was probably Dead Right. You haven't seen Dirty Harry, have you?
No.
It's basically a spoof off of that, but they break the fourth wall so many times. It's
Okay.
hilarious. So they bring up the script. They're like, so if you knew all this stuff about me, what happens next? And he's like bringing up the script. There's this one part where the main character is fighting everybody. He grabs a boom mic just from overhead and just starts hitting people with it. And then they kill Edgar Wright in that movie too. They're like,
Spoilers.
you can't kill the director. And he's like, watch me. And he just kills the director. And then they grab this like random woman. They're like, okay, I just want a bunch of close-ups on me. Anyways, I just thought these were brilliant. Like,
yeah.
I was kind of expecting the Bottle Rocket vibe. Like, okay, you made these in college. Okay, you just came out, whatever. But like the shots were actually pretty good. The acting was really funny. I really enjoyed them. Like they are something I would definitely rewatch. And I told my friend who I work with to watch Carbolic Soap, and we were just quoting it to each other. A lot of good moments.
Yeah. Do you like Simon Pegg as an actor? Because he's in a lot of Edgar Wright projects.
Well, I know he writes
He's in the the ones you watch. He's in Shaun of the Dead, that whole trilogy.
He's in Ice Age.
He's also in
Boiling Point. There's a new Ice Age coming out.
Yeah. You want to go and watch it?
Yes.
Rate them all?
Is this the 6th one?
Yes. Sadly, I don't know how they made it to 6. I remember the 5th one was absolute garbage. No, I mean, and Simon Pegg's in the best Star Wars movie. You know which one that is?
No. I
Force
actually,
Awakens. No.
I don't recognize him. I know he's in Mission Impossible, but
Yes, he's great. And he's in the Star Trek.
Who does he
reboot
voice
prequels and what?
in Ice Age?
Sid? Wait, no. Hold up.
He's in Voyage of the Dawn Treader. Who is Simon Pegg? I swear I've never heard of this guy, but I know he does. I think he writes with Edgar Wright. Okay. Oh, is he Buck Wild? Oh, I think he's Buck Wild.
Yeah, he's Buck.
Heck yeah, Buck, my G. He's easily the best character in Ice Age. I used to watch Ice Age. We used to have it on the VHS. The only thing I would watch it now is for Manny because Ray Romano. I love his voice.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Exactly. Goated show, by the way. Go
Yeah.
watch that. So going back to last night in Soho. Tell me about it. What were your thoughts?
You want to hear my thoughts throughout?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
watching the opening, I'm like, what's the deal with this mirror?
Sure.
Because the opening, she's showing her like dancing around in like the newspaper dress. So you're like, oh, she's, doing whatever. And then like she like looks in the mirror and there's just someone standing there. And I was kind of skeptical because when I clicked on it on Prime, it's one of the tags with it was horror.
Yeah, it's psychological
and, like,
horror
thriller.
is what it goes
So I
down
was
under.
like, what am I getting into? Because I know you're not big with those types of movies.
I don't watch horror for horror, but yeah.
Yeah. You should watch. You need to finish Sinister.
I
man.
will finish Sinister.
Yeah.
I plan on it.
I mean,
After I get through Solaris.
we could watch it tonight. Today. I'm just saying.
I want to do Scott Pilgrim now.
Okay. That's
You
valid.
got
Yeah.
it in my head.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Next episode.
Because
Scott Pilgrim
I was at an
said,
arcade yesterday and I just see these dancing machines. I was like, yo, I could do that. Just like, get me a 17-year-old girlfriend, right? Because that's the thing. That's how it starts off, the Catholic girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neither here nor there. Continue. I'm sorry to interrupt. What was I going to do?
So she opens a letter or like a whatever saying that she got into the school that's in London. So the whole movie we're stuck with a bunch of Brits. And what do we think about Brits? Boo. Boo. Clip that. And we see this world, her going to London and the atmosphere to it. And then you see the college dorms, her completely not liking any of it. Because, I mean...
Not a big fan of Jägermeister.
You're with a bunch of party people, and they're...
Right.
I mean, I love the bit of she's trying to sleep, and then, like, the couple goes in, they're, like, making out and stuff. She's like, I'm not dealing with this. So then she's all bundled up, has her headphones on, and she just sits in the corner and sleeps. And we get introduced to John.
Yeah.
W character, as we'll talk about.
I was really confused by the film because the only thing I knew going into it, like, oh, it's set in the 60s. So I thought with Thomasin McKenzie, her character, I thought, oh, they're already in the 60s. And then you see that clip where she's like on the bus or the train and she has the headphones on. And I was like, wait, what's going on? But yeah, I love, this is never really specified, but like watching it again, that early kind of thing, her grandmother's like, have you seen your mom lately? So like, it's insinuated that, oh, obviously this character has this gift where she can see ghosts and not really kind of communicate with them. She doesn't. I don't think she talks to her mom at all. But I think that's such a cool opening. Like, you get no explanation. You just see this woman standing in a mirror, and you're like, okay, what's going on? And then on the rewatch, you're like, that's her mom, and she can connect with spirits.
Yeah.
Which is basically what this film is about.
Yeah.
Goated.
Yeah.
Goated.
I don't know why no one talks about the first scene in 60s Soho. Because it literally was like... Remember you wanted to show me the clip of the dancing?
Yep.
And I refused to because I was like, no, I'm going to be surprised. And I was surprised. That was...
Did you watch the behind the sscenes, like how they did that?
I did not.
I'm going to show that to you because it will blow your mind.
Because I was watching because I'm like, this is one shot and they're going...
Yep.
Because I was watching it and I was like, okay, that makes sense for them to switch. But there's other times I'm like...
How do they do that?
Yeah.
I know. It
like in the matter of like the minute, 2-minute sequence of that, you saw like, oh, like the camera moves a little bit, you see it, and then like moves around again, and you see the other actress there instead. And it's like, okay.
I will say, unironically, this movie has inspired my love for 60s music. So I'm trying to do this thing where I go onto Spotify and I do like Billboard Top 100 of 1960. And I want to go through
all 100?
60, 61, 62, 63. Yeah. So I started that and it's been really fun. But I love the soundtrack for this film.
Yes.
Like, not only did Stephen Price, who does the soundtrack with the orchestra and whatnot, but the songs that Edgar Wright chooses.
Yep.
That guy, like, if I was at a party, I'd be like, Edgar Wright, you're the DJ. Like, get up there, start playing your beats, because I know you got good ones. Doesn't miss. He really
Yeah.
doesn't miss with music.
I mean, even The Running Man was fun. I mean, the
Bangers,
trailer
yeah.
has that one song that's like trailer edited.
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Because there are a lot of every movie now has that one song that's edited. I mean, we all know the Starman song that they use in Lightyear. Like, there's
Right.
they do it with every big thing, but like even with The Running Man, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a fun movie. Should have saw it in theaters though.
I wish that this movie had done better. I'm
Yeah.
actually really disappointed that it didn't even break even, because I think this is just a beautiful story. And I mean, the acting, the characters are so great. The locations that they filmed too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you watched the credits, but they have this whole thing where they're showing like the actual streets of Soho of London, and I was like just blown away.
Yeah.
Just really fascinating. I think another thing that you can tell by this movie is just the love. Like, Edgar Wright, like, he wants to write stories. I think any movie director wants to write stories that resonate with them, and I really feel like this film is a love letter to a time and a place that maybe he didn't get to see, but he grew up hearing about. You know what I mean? And just the different characters, the different nuances.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's continue. So yeah, John, you meet John, and you're just like, whatever, because you first see him, and Eloise is trying to bring her stuff up. He's like,
Yeah.
you need help? She's like, no. He's like, okay. And then he drinks her Coke,
Mm.
steals her Coke. I love the uneasiness, like with the taxi driver.
Yeah.
The creep, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know all the girls there. You know, it's just like,
He's
okay.
like, you could be one of them too.
Right. Because the whole film up to this point is the grandma being like, hey, this place is pretty sketchy, pretty dangerous. Like, watch out for yourself. And she's like, okay, I will. But I'm also really excited to go pursue my dreams of being a fashion designer.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, the college life is just partying. Everybody's like, her roommates like go into the bathroom stall next to her, and they're like, she's probably going to slit her wrist next semester. And she's
Yeah.
just like sitting there. Like,
Yeah. Weren't they doing like cocaine also or something? Like they were
probably.
doing drugs.
They were doing Jägermeister.
Yeah. Of course, you know that.
Ugh, yeah, I don't need to go into it. I do like Jägermeister. It's like the Dr. Pepper of spirits.
Okay.
56
So-
botanical herbs.
So I'll never drink it then.
It's
if
like a
compared to
German-
Dr. Pepper.
Well, yeah. You don't know your ethnicity, do you? I'm pretty sure it's Jewish. Youngberg.
Don't dox me, man.
Yeah.
Don't
You live on. No.
don't pull a Harry, man.
Yeah, that's my fault. But that's my suspicion. So that's why you don't like German drinks. Anyways, cut that. Anyways,
No.
cut that out. Did you have a favorite moment, favorite scene, favorite song
so-
besides the dancing?
The entire first scene of showing the 60s, that whole thing, the whole time was like, it's like locked in. I was like, this is beautiful.
When she
and they have the
pulls out of
dancing.
the alley and the
Mhm.
music, "You're my world," you know, and you see the theater with like Sean
Yeah.
Connery and the
Yeah.
whatever James Bond
Yeah, it was
movie
one of
they
the
were
James
on at that
Bonds.
point, Thunderball or something.
Yeah. That sounds.
She's like,
They
in
all look
this
the same.
place, the cars are all going
Yeah.
by, the music is so loud. Yeah, that was beautiful. That's
Yeah.
always, whenever I play this song, I always think of that, like,
Yeah.
just
I-
emerging.
I love that so much. I also love I love John a lot in the
Mm.
movie. Because, I mean, whenever there's a movie that's, like, involving spirits, and like, I can see them or whatever, it's like, you're crazy. And everyone's like, you're crazy. But he was just like, tell me what's going on.
He's like, I want to help you.
Yeah, he's like, I want to help. And I mean, I audibly laughed really hard when he handed her the Coke that said sorry written on it. I was like, that's hilarious.
That is a W move.
Yeah, that.
He drank her Coke, and then he bought her another one.
Yeah,
So W.
yeah. W for.
Maybe that's what you should do to a certain someone. Just bring him a Coke.
I could right now.
No, not me. I'm
Oh.
talking about tonight.
No. No.
I'm just putting that out there. Let's see. There's this whole. So Anya Taylor-Joy is in this movie. What else is she in besides Queen's Gambit? She's in the. Isn't she in the?
Super Mario movie.
Really?
She's in Split.
Who does she voice?
Peach.
Oh, I think you've told me that.
I've told you multiple times.
Oh, she's in Split.
Yes.
Yeah. Peaky Blinders a little bit. I think I knew
Watch Split. That's great.
that. What's the sequel called?
Glass.
Yeah, I definitely have those on my app. Oh, she's gonna be in Dune Part 3.
Yes.
That's hype.
Oh.
She's in Playmobil the movie. She has a song from there. I actually did know that.
Okay.
Yeah. She's pretty cool, I guess. Furiosa on Mad Max. Is she the main character in that?
Yes, she is.
All right, so I guess we're doing an episode on Mad Max. No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
down. Fury Road and then Furiosa. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah, Fury. Yeah.
Yeah. They fit in.
Is this a prequel?
Yeah, it's a prequel to Fury Road.
Gotcha.
Because Furiosa is in Fury Road, but it's not her. Someone else.
Yeah. So Anya Taylor-Joy plays Sandy. She's somebody who can sing and can dance, and she wants to be on the big screen, basically. There's this beautiful sequence. So maybe we haven't done a good job of explaining this film. Go watch it. Obviously, Luke said it's on Amazon Prime, so I'm sure 90%
At the moment,
of
so
you
they
have
always
that.
take stuff off, sadly.
Right. So go watch this movie before we spoil it. But basically, Eloise goes back in time to the 60s, and she's living kind of vicariously through Sandy, who is an up-and-coming star. And so she's like, I want to be your next singer and dancer. And she goes to a bar, a bunch of people there. The bartender's like, what can I get you? She's like, I want to talk to the manager. He's like, well, manager is out, but you talk to this other guy, played by Matt Smith, Jack, and he's kind of the guy to go to. He'll hook you up to the things. He'll get you in the right places at the right times. Another detail I love about this film is there's this big guy who's like, come on, dance with me, basically like hitting on her, kind of like forcing his way onto her. And she's like, no, thank you. And then basically he calls her a whore. And then Jack's like, what'd you call the lady? And then he just pops him in the mouth. And literally when I was watching that, I was like, come on, Jack, punch him. And he does. And I was like, hoorah! And you're just like, whatever. But another scene later comes on. Jack is sitting at the bar with that guy, and they're having like a little conversation, and they shake hands, and then she sees it, so she's like, oh, was this all staged so that I would fall, not in love with Jack, but I would be more dependent upon him?
Yeah.
That's very tough.
I did like that twist, though, because you meet Jack, and he's like, man, this guy's great.
Yeah.
Like, he, like, really, like, likes her and stuff, and, like, they're dancing. It was a beautiful scene, as we already discussed. And we'll probably discuss in the
That's
future
what I love
episodes.
about this, too, because the 60s, like, you're watching this movie, and you're like, this isn't a horror movie. This is beautiful. Everybody is dancing. There's great music. I love the scene with Jack when he's, like, they're just dancing, and then he just, like, chucks his freaking cigarette. I was like, everything in this movie is so hot and attractive, especially Jack. And so they're just dancing. You're like, this is a great movie. Everything's happy.
Yeah.
What could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong.
But she wants to be a dancer. She wants to be doing
Singer.
big things. He's like, I got you.
Yeah, so he gives her an audition.
Yep.
We have Anya Taylor-Joy singing Downtown. There's like 3 versions of that song on Spotify, and I love every single one of them. You get chills. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with this film. I did put it on my top 4 on Letterboxd. So.
Yes. It's not a 5-star, though. You did not give it 5 stars.
No, I'll probably give it 5 stars the next time I watch it. I'll be like, yeah.
It's either going to be that or Scott Pilgrim. I don't want to hype it up too much. But.
Right. Well, maybe we could watch A Fistful of Fingers.
What?
The greatest Western ever made in Somerset.
Fistful of Dollars, you mean?
Fingers.
That's
by Edgar Wright, 1995.
Oh. So it's... Okay.
Well, I don't know. With Wes Anderson, we did... we didn't do chronological, technically. I tried to, but that would technically be next. And then Asylum, and then Shaun of the Dead, and Hot Fuzz, and Scott. But, yeah, we can watch Scott Pilgrim. Anyways, this movie is just so good. I love it very much. Let's see. So they dance. Jack's like, I'm with you to the end, Sandy. And you're like, beautiful. There's this really intense thing when they're like kissing. Well, so I watched like this behind the scene thing. And so how they did these shots, I don't know. But you always see Thomasin McKenzie, Eloise character, in the reflections of the glass. And then you always see Sandy walking down the stairs or whatever. There's a scene when Jack and her are kissing against the corner.
Yep.
And it's like
Yeah.
they actually had to they had like a window there. And so like in the behind the scenes or whatever.
Yeah, was
Anya
there-
Taylor-Joy is like, it was just weird getting kissed and then like looking at Thomasin McKenzie. I was like, yeah, that would be a little awkward. But, you know, getting paid the big bucks to do stuff like that. I
Would you
guess.
do that for the big bucks?
Kissing Anya Taylor-Joy? Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, progression. So Eloise is kind of like, okay, you know, I have inspiration now because Sandy was wearing this dress that I kind of want to design and make. And then she dyes her hair blonde, which is crazy because she looks like a completely different person. But yeah, things are going pretty well. She's kind of working her way up. What happens next? When did you watch this?
A couple
days ago.
Yeah, what does happen? She's working on it. Is it the reveal of her seeing Jack and the guy together, and then she sees the 60s counterpart up on stage, and she's like,
Well, yeah, so Sandy is kind of, I don't know what the term would be. She's kind of put on display in inappropriate ways. So obviously not at all the job that she had envisioned, right? She's being used. Yeah, just really ugly. And she's like trying to look at Jack, and Jack is like, here, meet this person. And this guy's like, why don't we go to a different room? And she's like, I'm with Jack. And he's like, Jack doesn't mind. And Jack's like, yeah, go ahead, Sandy. You know.
yeah.
So I think like, I mean, it is a little explicit, but it's more of like insinuated more than anything else that she is not being a prostitute, but kind of like, I guess the Hollywood cliche of like, you got to sleep with these people and then they're going to make you a movie star, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So she's working up her way. She thought, like, I mean, Jack just plays his part so well because you think, oh, this guy's going to protect her. This guy's looking out for her. He's actually just a sleazy scumbag.
Yeah.
Even though he has very good hair and he's a very charming personality. What else is Matt Smith?
Oh, boy. We're about to have our own Matt Smith on the show next
Matt
week.
Smith. Oh, he's in House of the Dragon. Guess I'm watching Game of Thrones.
Finally in it.
Oh, he's in Terminator Genesis. He's in Star Wars The
Ooh.
Rise of Skywalker.
The best one.
Pride and Prejudice Zombies. He's in a lot of Doctor Who, which makes me think he was one of the Doctor. Last Stand of the 300.
He's in 300?
No. The
Oh.
Last Stand of the 300.
Okay.
Which is a docudrama, TV docudrama on the History Channel in 2007.
But boring.
Yeah, so maybe I'll have to. Oh, he's in Morbius. I know what I'm watching. Okay, so that's kind of off topic. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what happens. Maybe I should look at my reviews.
Yeah. Because you're right. Yeah, it's smart to write stuff chronologically because then you can go back and. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
As you're looking, I got a new frame of sunshine up on here. Looks beautiful. But to the audio listeners, you can't see it because you can't see it.
Yeah, I mean, things just start turning. Sandy meets with a lot of men or whatever, and they're like, "What's your name?"
Oh yeah,
She's like,
that bit was so
Sandra.
funny.
What a lovely name.
Yeah. She was just saying different names to each one, just being like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, what a lovely
Alexio
name."
or something.
Oh, what a lovely name. And then there's that one dude. It's like, what's your real name? It's like, oh, he's being different for once.
Was that the copper? Was that
Yeah.
Lindsay? Yeah. I loved that whole flashback too with Lindsay's character. He's like, "Do you now?" What is he? She's like, "I think you're a copper." He's like, "Do you now?"
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. So Eloise moves out. She lives in a flat, renting it from this older woman, and because she has to get away from her college. Sorry, we forgot that. That's kind of an important part.
Yeah, there's a lot of bits in there that they all wrap up in the end, but like just talking about it through, it's like, I forgot about it until, because there's certain moments that come back and it's
one
really
of the
important.
biggest points of this film is the neon sign right outside of her flat.
Yes.
And so whenever she goes back into the 60s, it always flashes red, 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 red. But yeah, I think a big part of this film is like, oh, this is London. Like, everybody's died. Like, every room has had somebody get murdered in it, basically. And as a girl who can talk to ghosts, that's not always ideal.
Yeah.
So things take a dark turn. Eloise starts doubting herself. She gets a job at a bar just to make ends meet. She had inspiration for her fashion dress, and then she starts tearing it up. She's like, this is trash. Really just starts doubting herself. She starts freaking out. She starts seeing ghosts everywhere, and she's trying to figure out what happened to Sandy because she thinks that Sandy was murdered by Jack.
Yeah, because she sees her getting stabbed, and it's
yes.
like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah. And who does she suspect Jack is?
Lindsay.
Yes.
So there's this old guy at a bar, and he's always like, I know everybody. She's like, I know what you did. He's like, I done a lot of things. I know all the girls here. But that's just because he's a copper. And he's like actually probably one of the only good characters in this film. And he dies a horrible death. Spoilers, he gets his head like just caved in by a truck. Yeah. Not great. But he's dead.
Ain't getting up from that.
But Eloise thinks that he was the one who murdered Sandy. She thinks that he's Jack. And so she's like, Jack, I know what you did. And she finds out after he gets hit by a car that his name is Lindsay, not Jack, and that he was a copper. Yeah. He was a cop, Scotland Yard. Yeah. That he was actually trying to help Sandy get out of the place that she was in. Big crescendo. There's this big scary scene when she wakes up and then she's like about to turn off her alarm, and then the ghost just like grabs her and she's like, you're not sleeping. And then she wakes up for real. But yeah, the ghosts are starting to get closer and closer, and she sees them down the dark alleyways.
Yep.
She starts seeing Sandy in her present day. She's like at this big Halloween party or whatever, and she's like running after Sandy. All the people around her are like, this chick is going crazy because
there's so many bits with her just in public, just
flipping out.
Yeah, flipping out. And
she's in a library.
Yep.
And she like has a knife. She's like about to defend herself. And she's about to stab one of her college roommates, and John just like is in the stacks, and he just like grabs her hand. He's like, chill out. Let's not do that.
Yeah. There's a lot that like just goes on.
But the library scene is really cool. She's looking through the newspapers because she wants to find out who murdered Sandy, and so she's looking through that, and you see a lot of papers about murder victims, teacher disappearing, that sort of thing. Yeah. You think nothing of it until it comes back up later. Yeah. So she's there. She invites John back to her room, and then the ghosts are starting to crowd everywhere. Her landlady freaks out. She's like, get this guy out of here. Yeah. So John leaves. Yeah. Should we talk about the finale? The big conclusion?
Oh, man. That was...
What moment revealed it to you that you're like, oh, I see what this is?
It was one of those things that I'm like, it makes sense. Like, it's one of those, you could watch it with the boys, and one of them could pick up on it before it even gets to that point.
Sure.
Yeah, because...
The thing I realized, so I listened to this book. This is going to be another thing. I listened to this book, 37 hours long. It's called The Passage, written by Justin Cronin. It's basically The Stand by Stephen King with vampires. And so I started viewing stories like everything, there's this like line as a writer where it's like anything that's not the story cut out. So I started viewing it like, oh, if he's talking about this, it's probably going to build onto this. And if you view every scene, every segment as important, then you can easily like fold it in on itself. Be like, oh, this character obviously is going to connect here. Yeah. That sort of thing. The moment, so there's this twist. The moment when, I'm just going to say it. Yeah. So go watch the movie. Like we said, Amazon Prime. This deserved way more money than it got at the box office. Edgar Wright never stopped making films. We love you. Big fan.
We'll have a link in the description to give them money.
It will not... Kickstarter for Edgar Wright? Heck yeah.
No. Like, we'll have a link that goes to them.
the Last Night in Soho Fund. Re-release it in theaters.
It'll go through us.
Yeah.
So then
Well, I would dude, you got to check about that podcast you want to get on because I need tight ties at our movie theater. I want to be like, can we play Last Night in Soho at like 3 a.m. in the IMAX? I would be like, bro.
Oh man,
I will give you however much money.
no, like what if we like had a whole screen to ourselves for a whole day? So it's like what we could do Last Night in Soho, then we could do this, and then we could do this, and this.
I would literally just be like, Kill Bill, uncut version. I'm watching that
Again?
Yeah, dude. I can't watch it any other way now. It's just good as the
Fair.
end.
It's
So
fair.
what I was saying, Sandy is, surprise, she was not murdered, in fact, but she was the landlady that Eloise is renting from.
Yep.
And so that, obviously you tie it together like, oh, Eloise is close to ghosts, so obviously the person who lived in this room before, like, that's who she's interacting with.
Yeah.
The moment Sandy invites her in and she's like, just drink your tea, I was like, nope. Nope. There's something's not right. Something's not right. So it turns out that Sandy was not murdered. Sandy was the one murdering all the people who were abusing her.
Yeah.
And so the ghosts that are chasing after Eloise, the big twist is that they want Sandy. They're not after her. You see the ghosts and they're all distorted, kind of like that Michael Jackson
Yeah.
video,
Yeah.
right? Everything's just distorted. They're reaching out. They're like saying stuff, but you can't hear what they say. But
Yeah.
I really did enjoy that twist
Yeah.
because you think like, oh, these ghosts are evil. They're chasing after her. But in fact, they just want released from Sandy, who murdered them.
Yeah.
They want to kill Sandy. And there's this huge finale that is just so beautiful. It's like 3 minutes of just intensity. She's crawling up the stairs. The fire's going around. You see Sandy as Anya Taylor-Joy. And it's just like, John just got stabbed, bro.
Yeah.
Eloise drank some tea, which was not good for her.
She didn't drink the whole thing though, which is always...
No. The fire's going on. Big crescendo with You're My World, You. Yeah, great song. And then the film just...
Yeah. And you see Sandy sitting on the bed and being like, I am not going to jail, and just taken in by a fire.
Yep. That's how it ends.
And then it just cuts to the fashion of her with the
It is
dresses.
interesting how that and The Running Man, like, the conclusions just feel like,
Yeah.
pause the film, transition.
Yeah.
It almost doesn't feel like it's done cleanly. Or, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I love this movie, but I think maybe a point could be like, oh, they're standing out. Well, she does go to the hospital, right? You see her in the ambulance, I think, with the breathing.
Yeah, you see her go to the ambulance, but
Right,
that's it, I
but
think.
and she does go to the police, so that's a whole thing too.
Yeah.
But
But that goes nowhere.
I think
basically.
it would be interesting if like it had been like, oh, they're just standing outside this burning building.
And it credits.
People are coming up and they're like, what happened? You know, and they're trying to explain it or whatever.
Or like
but
the
yeah.
cops are there. It's like, found the killer.
Right. We got him. Yeah. And then, yeah, Eloise is now a fashion designer, so she made her
Yeah.
dresses,
Yeah.
and she sees the models strutting their stuff. Her grandma's there, too,
Mhm.
as well as John,
Yeah.
and she dyed her hair back to whatever it was before. No, I think it's different, but it's her mom's hair, I think is what it is,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. She, like, dyed her hair her mom's color.
Yeah. And then she looks in the mirror and sees her mom there. And she hasn't seen her mom the whole time in London until then. So it's like she's there again.
I thought
That's
she
sweet.
saw Sandy. Fact checked us.
She like looks
she see
over.
both in
Yeah,
the-
she sees both.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, John and Eloise,
hmm
good partners for life.
Great couple. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Love this movie. Whoever did the cinematography. Let me pull it up because I did want to say something about that. They had Chung Hoon Chung do it.
Who?
Chung Hoon Chung, and I'm trying to see what else he's done. He's a South Korean cinematographer. Really good. really, just like some of the shots they got for that movie, really good. I'm not seeing anything that I know that he's done. I guess he did The Running Man. Apparently he did Zombieland Double Tap. Might have done It. Uncharted, which was a great movie.
Let me guess, you're on Google, so that's why you're saying maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know you can find that stuff on Letterboxd too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Vengeance.
Vengeance for Gotham. Gotham Forever. I don't know.
Yeah. Soundtrack, like I said, really good.
Yeah.
Cinematography, acting, the cast is just stacked. Everybody's great. I love this film. Edgar Wright is just, I wouldn't say he doesn't miss.
He knows ball.
He does know ball.
With music especially.
Music is always just.
Yeah, I forget the ending to Scott Pilgrim, but his endings definitely are like really rushed. I mean, Running Man literally does pause, and it's like, hold up, let's run that back, and it's like, what is this, man? Come on. Yeah, and that's why don't give it 5 stars, because it's all about. It isn't really about the takeoff and the flight. It's about the landing.
Yeah.
You ever be on a plane?
Yeah, I've been on a plane.
Where?
What? Where have I gone on a plane?
Yes.
Jamaica, Florida, Arizona.
Why do you go to Jamaica?
School trip, senior trip. We built a house, smoked some weed, listened to some Bob Marley. We didn't smoke weed. What were you saying with the plane? We're talking about The Running Man now? Brother, newsflash, we did an episode. We talked about...
Link in description now.
Talked about Arnold's version, too.
Yeah, the better one.
Yeah, the better one. Yeah, but I really like Edgar Wright. I'm excited to 100% hopefully his letterbox if I can find the shorts.
You're not going to do Kurosawa no more?
I'll get back to it. Just taking my time.
Just watch the good. Just watch the big ones. Not.
I have been really busy. Like I think the only film I really logged this week was freaking Michael. Oh no, I did Dead Right and Carbolic Soap. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Carbolic Soap. You gotta watch that. His kills are insane. Anyways, what else do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about what I watched.
Please.
Else.
You're a part of this podcast too.
Yeah.
You don't always feel like it, but you are. You're very vital to this production.
Yeah. Can't do this without me. Yeah, I didn't watch that many things either. Because we already talked about, I already mentioned Walk the Line and Project Hail Mary, right? That I saw those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about
So,
biopics.
the first one I watched, Biopic.
Biopics.
Biopic.
Biopics.
B-I-O.
Yeah, it's one
NGO.
word. Biopics.
B-I-N-G-O.
Would you say Oppenheimer's a biopic?
Bingo was his name. Oh.
What are you talking about? Okay, continue.
No.
What movies did you
It's
watch?
a biopic because it's short for biography. Whoa. Yeah, I'm screwing this up. Biography picture. Biopic. Biopic? What's wrong with you, man? The whole Michael episode, you're saying biopic, and I was like, this guy does not know bull.
Biopic.
Look it up.
I don't
look
want
up
to.
the term. Do text to speech and see how they say it.
Well, that's all Google, so
Well, Google's.
I don't like Google, so yeah, you're wrong.
Then
Talk
use
about what
Bing.
you watched.
And use Bing.
Talk about what you watched.
So I watched I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Oh yeah, great movie.
Never seen it.
You want me to watch it pretty bad, don't you?
I just want to know your thoughts to it. So it has Jesse Plemons in it, who's in Begonia.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I knew the name, and then you said so. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pookie.
So it's this girl and Jesse Plemons. She's meeting his parents. So
Is
they're-
he a kid?
No,
Who's the kid?
the girl. I didn't say kid.
No, but there's a kid on the cover. That's the girl?
There's a girl. An
Okay.
adult.
Sure.
Just okay, whatever.
Continue. This guy has 6.5 on IMDb. Imagine if it had 6.7.
Okay. Anyway,
Sorry.
they basically just go on a road trip for her to meet his parents, and then they go back.
So she's not a kid.
She's not a kid. They're dating.
Oh, she's dating Jesse Plemons.
Yes.
Okay, and they go on a road trip.
Yes.
So Get Out vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's really just dialogue driven the whole time because
Sure.
they're just in it. They're driving and you hear like some of her inner monologue. She's like, "I'm thinking of ending things. She's thinking about breaking up with him basically." So she's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking this." He's like, "What are you thinking about?" And it cuts to
Sure.
out there. So they're talking. And then she's just like thinking. So that's like the whole car ride there, and then you meet the parents, and that whole thing is weird. I mean, the mother is she's also the mother in Hereditary.
Hereditary, yeah.
Yeah, so she's like weird in it because she's good at doing that, I guess.
Sure.
I now need to watch a YouTube video on it because it's interesting.
Is it just confusing?
Yeah.
Is it done like? Is it just weird like time jumps, or is it just
No.
like?
There's just weird stuff throughout it. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
And I want you to know not too much about it.
Sure. Going blind.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So I mean, I did too.
Jesse Plemons is in it. I might watch it.
Yeah. But there's a whole bunch of just weird stuff in it randomly. So have fun with that. And then I watched last night Soho, which
Based.
On and then I watched Dallas Buyers Club yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, you would like that movie.
Do you know what's it about? Do you know what it's about?
Well, I can't say that.
What do you mean? One word that starts with A.
AIDS. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know who stars in it?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yep. And?
Is this the one in his book? Is this what he talks about?
Probably.
He talks about, I think, did he like help direct this?
I mean, he might be a producer or something. I don't see him down for anything. Huh.
So I listened to his book, and I thought he had like a chapter about acting in this film.
I mean, I don't blame him.
Could be wrong.
Because this came out a year before Interstellar, so this was
probably his biggest thing to date. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he had helped direct it or what. It has Jared Leto in it too.
Yep. He plays.
Wow.
He plays either a cross-dresser or a trans girl.
Jared Leto?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
And sadly, he does it good.
Yeah.
So you can't
would.
dog on him too much.
I always love the thing where it's like people bring up his cult, and
Yeah.
it's just like, it's not really a cult. They just party out in the woods. That's basically what it is.
Yeah. But it's about a dude who gets AIDS, and this was back in the AIDS epidemic. And
HIV, yeah.
Yeah, and everyone was like, at the time, they're like, only gay people are getting them. And then he gets them, and throughout the movie, you see him banging girls left and right. So
that's not recommended when you have HIV, bro.
Well, he didn't know it at the time. Like, it literally opens with him banging two girls, and like, yeah. So then he like,
so maybe I will watch this.
He gets injured, and then he
goes to the doctor.
Yeah, they're like,
you have AIDS.
Yeah, they basically like, you have like 30. They said you have 30 days to live.
Day ruined, brother.
And so he finds a way to start taking these drugs that they're testing. He's doing those, and then like he like passes out from them. They're like, "Yo, you almost died from them," and he's like, "Okay." So he starts going to Mexico and Japan, getting different drugs that are like supposed to work, and he's doing this, and then he meets Jared Leto's character, and he's very masculine, so he's like, what are you?
The heck?
Yeah. And then you see that them have this really interesting relationship because like they become business partners. Mm-hmm. He starts to deal these things out to people pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm. This is
because
based on a true story?
It's just based off a true story.
Okay.
This is called the Dallas Buyers Club. That's like what the thing was. So I was looking into it a bit. Really interesting.
Yeah, I bet you were looking into it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't mean to dog on you.
But like, so his buddies find out he has HIV, and the next time he sits down, they're all like, "Oh, you're doing gay things, aren't you?" and that was a whole flip out, whatever.
Yeah,
And
that's tough, actually.
He meets this guy, like maybe a year later or something, at like a grocery store, and he's with his business partner, and he's shopping, whatever, and like he sees this dude, they're talking a little bit, and then this guy's like, man, there's a lot of F slurs around here, whatever, and they're like looking at Jared Leto's character, and then he's like, this is my business partner, and then he like puts this dude in a chokehold, like you're shaking his hand. I don't know, there's just so many like little funny bits in this.
Sure.
And
I probably wouldn't shake his hand.
I mean, this dude was given 30 days to live, and he lived years after it.
Good job.
Because of him getting drugs
like
from Mexico.
I like his mustache.
Yeah.
McConaughey's mustache in this. It's a good mustache.
Yeah, very good. I heavily enjoy the movie, though, because it's just like...
Do you have it?
I don't have it. It was on Prime. Yeah.
Prime Watch.
Prime Watch.
You buy anything recently?
I'm going to, though. I'm going to get Paranormal Activity.
Which one?
First 3. Because it's $10, so might as well.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Stalker and Solaris are Criterions.
Yeah, I did see that.
You know. So if you want to start up your Criterion collection.
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong guy. I need to focus on CDs right now.
No, you don't. CD's nuts. Come on. I might get Band of Brothers. I might get the 4-movie Scorsese collection of Taxi Driver, Cape Fear, Casino, and Shutter Island.
Casino. Did we do an episode on Casino?
No. But we talked about it at one point.
Which episode was that?
Don't ask me. I forget.
I feel like...
I'm going to get Gone Girl so we can watch that together. Ben Affleck.
Love that movie.
Dude, stop saying that,
Gone
man.
Girl.
You're going to look it up right now, aren't you?
It's right. Yeah. No, I asked you about this one. I was like, should I watch Gone Girl? And you were like, yeah, David Fincher. Yeah, actually.
I'm going to get Shaun of the Dead.
Classic.
Dude, look at this.
Oh,
look at this.
Did they make a second one? Oh, that's actually...
Yeah, it's all of them. So I'm going to get that.
So it's a trilogy?
Yes, but no, if it makes any sense.
It doesn't, but I'll figure it out, I guess.
We'll just watch them in release. Because, it's the same characters in all of them.
Wait,
so
what's
it's
the
like,
third one?
It's pirate ship something. It has to do with pirates.
The World's End?
Yes. That's part of it.
This is so I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead 2004, Hot Fuzz 2007. Then he did Don't also in 2007. Scott Pilgrim, and then he does The World's End in 2013.
Sounds right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Is this a full movie?
So if I buy Shaun of the Dead, what do you want to watch it next week then? Like get to the whole trilogy?
Potentially. Wait, so... Huh? Don't. Directed by Edgar Wright. If you are thinking of seeing this film alone, don't. In 2007, Wright directed a fake trailer insert for Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez' Grindhouse called Don't. It was a plotless trailer that mocked horror cliches.
Okay.
So but it has like it has Will Arnett in it. What?
Dude, my favorite Batman.
Simon Pegg? Lego Batman, yeah. I love Will Arnett. He's great. Okay. I guess I'm just so confused by Edgar Wright. Like his filmography is like, I'm literally like, what is this? So it's like he did a live concert or something, and he has shorts. That doesn't matter. We'll do an episode on Edgar Wright, and I'll explain everything in detail because right now I'm confused. But that's okay. Yeah, you should buy that trilogy. Then I could take it home and watch it by myself.
Or you can just get it at the library, your favorite place on earth.
Good, I might.
Might? You should.
Maybe I will.
There's no might, there's only should. Yoda.
There, do or do not. There's no try. We're going to go see The Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters.
Have you seen any of The Mandalorian?
Comes out in... No. I didn't see season 3.
I didn't either.
Because it has Lizzo in it.
And Jack Black.
I was like, nah, fam. I love the episodes with Bill Burr, though. I felt like he was a really good actor. He's a comedian.
I know who Bill Burr is.
He plays the stormtrooper gone rogue. Well, not really, but kind of. He's in the prison in the second season.
Okay.
He's the one who's like, they're doing a gig And that's one of my favorite episodes, actually, of The Mandalorian. They, like, board this ship, and they're, like, going through it, and the Mandalorian used to date this chick or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, Bill Burr is like, yo, what is this kid? He's talking about Grogu. He's like, did you guys make this? And he's like, no. You don't remember that? That episode is so good because it's like a horror thing, but not really.
Okay.
But you know what I mean.
I haven't seen all of season 2. I stopped somewhere there. I'd rather watch Andor.
Andor's, yeah.
'Cause I heard it's amazing.
Banger. I heard the Darth Maul was pretty good.
Yeah.
I heard good things about that. Better than Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I wonder if Darth Maul's on Letterboxd.
I also want to do a deep dive on shows that branch off to movies or movies that branch off to shows that made it really confusing, like Marvel and Star Wars now.
Wow.
Because I'm trying to look into Twin Peaks because that's kind of confusing me.
Twin Peaks?
Yeah, because it's a David Lynch show, but it's on Letterboxd.
I'm just excited for Cliff Booth.
Oh, yeah. It's probably going to be, like, mid.
Twin Peaks is a show.
But it's on Letterboxd.
So?
But it's not like it's only like 2 hours or something. I don't know. I just can't compute it in my small brain.
Oh, yeah.
You notice it now?
No, I'm thinking of something else.
Oh. What are you thinking of?
Don't worry about it.
What are you thinking of?
Don't worry about it.
No, just say it. I'll mute you.
No. It's okay.
Say it.
It's okay. That was crazy.
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Edgar Wright.
Edgar Wright.
Fan of the show. We should have a movie director on as a guest.
Tarantino?
Yeah, we'll fly him out here. Back to our little neck of the woods.
Yeah, it walks in here. Gotta tell my parents that we're inviting a 50-year-old grumpy director man that likes feet.
Wear socks. That's all I would say. Just wear socks. Just trust me on this one. I'd be like, tell me about Dirty Harry. Tell me about that movie.
He didn't make it though.
I know, but he loves it. He'd be like, dude.
Yeah, I would love to yap with him about Toy Story.
Yeah.
Because he is so passionate about the third one. Like that's the thing though. I feel like a lot of people they're like, oh yeah, talking about all these.
The fact that he ranks it
intellectual
as number one.
Well, like you ever heard Christopher Nolan like talking about movies that he'll like if they're on TV he'll just like it's a remote drop like he'll just watch the whole movie like just let it play. They're asking him about his. You know what he said? Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell.
What?
Talladega Nights. It's a NASCAR parody movie with Will Ferrell. I also have that if you want to watch that.
Probably not.
Because he was like quoting it at some point. It was just funny. Like I want to talk to like legit directors and just being like, do you like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roger Groves? Do you think that's absolute cinema? They're like, yeah, of course. Like I think that would be fun to do.
Yeah,
like talking about non-traditional great movies.
That's what I would love to do, to go to like film festivals where they have panels with the directors. I would ask like the most like just stupid. I wouldn't be like, how did you write this? Like everybody asks the same questions every time. I'd be like, Wes Anderson, will you ever direct a sequel to your American Express credit card? Like that's the stuff I would ask.
Yeah.
Tarantino, I'd be like, what kind of socks do you wear? like I don't know, like I'd be like, would you ever consider starting your own cigarette brand, the Green Apple ones or whatever, in his movies?
Yeah.
No, I would ask him like, hey, is that chick from Death Proof? That's my fault. Is she his sister from Pulp Fiction?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would ask.
Yeah.
That's what I would ask. I was like, how hard was it to convince Jonah Hill to do his part? Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen panels before, people asking questions. There's like the stupidest things too. It's like, who plays the black guy in Pulp Fiction? Like that's their question to the director. It's like come on.
There's really annoying ones when people are trying to get their takes on politics. And I'm like, bro, I'm here to listen about the French Dispatch. I don't care about film tariffs. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
French Dispatch.
Great movie.
I was at the library yesterday. And I saw that on the shelf. I was like,
Rewatch? Yeah.
just like, I gotta watch 2 freaking 3-hour films, bro. That's gonna take me all week. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be worth it though.
I
Hopefully.
don't have the grind like you do. I'm not as locked in.
Dude, I wasn't even that locked in.
No.
We talked about it. I only saw 3 movies, and one of them was
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had a fairly busy.
I've been really busy. That's my thing. Like, I'm trying to do this school thing. Literally, Thursday night, I was hanging out with people.
Mhm.
Friday night, I went over to a friend's house for a campfire. Last night, I went to the Works, which is like the go-kart arcade thing.
Yeah.
Just swamped, man.
Yeah.
Busy. I'm trying to write a lot more. I wrote like 1,500 words today, this morning. Psyched about that. Almost on part 2. It's going to be hype.
Can't wait.
Anyways, go watch Last Night in Soho.
Yeah.
Thomasin McKenzie kills it.
Yeah.
Matt Smith kills it. Anya Taylor-Joy kills it.
Mhm.
Goated movie, goated soundtrack, goated locations, goated cinematography,
Yeah.
goated characters.
Has Edgar Wright ever done a commercial that you know of?
I don't know.
Okay. No, I mean, we talked about it multiple times before, but I would really love to see the director be responsible for making all the commercials before the movie's in the theater. Like, when you're in the theater, you get commercials filmed by that director. So it's all the same stuff, but, I mean, Wes Anderson did it. I mean, well, he just did a commercial. But I feel like doing that type of thing would be so cool. Because you're, like, already then watching a movie. It would make people want to go to the movies even earlier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because some people, like, walk in 10 minutes after the movie starts. It's like, come on. What are you guys doing? Did I talk about the Mario Supreme thing? Went to see Mario Supreme, and it was, like, 10 minutes in the movie, and, like, this old couple sat right next to me and my buddy.
Tough.
And she was just yapping the whole time, and then she leans over, was like, "Are we in the right seats?" And just trying to figure all that out. And then she's like, "Is this the Neil Diamond movie?" No. And they got out of there.
Yo, they were at Marty Supreme,
Yeah,
bro.
and
That's crazy. Doesn't that movie just start out with, yeah. No, thank you, Timothy.
It was like 10 minutes in, so they missed that, sadly. Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah.
The Neil
So I'm
Diamond
guessing
movie.
they thought it was a preview.
The one with Hugh Jackman. They did Neil
Yeah.
Diamond.
Why are you laughing, man?
It's so funny.
Man.
I would love to go back in time and see Roderick Rules in theaters.
You liked the opening that
I
you
liked
saw last
watching.
week?
Yeah, I liked watching that.
Yeah.
It's like, it was tough, bro. Being out in a skating rink and it's like, heavy metal mosh pit. Go,
Yeah.
go, go.
And then he like falls over and it's Greg Heffley.
Yeah.
This is your mother.
Remain calm. Yeah.
Your father's coming. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Just everybody back out.
Yeah, I never grew up with those, but
Yeah.
maybe they're worth
You
checking out.
ruined my birthday. You jerk.
Yeah.
What was General Grant doing on the thermostat? Oh, the dad is in Dallas Buyers Club. He plays a cop. So.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do a Diary of the Wimpy Kids. Anyways, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
No, sir.
My CPU is running at 6.7%.
Is that good or bad? Mine is running at 27.7.
Really? I'm not a techie, so I can't say what it does.
Wait, what's good or bad?
Yeah, I don't know. This thing can handle stuff.
Wait, what does yours say?
Well, now it says, well, it keeps flipping.
Yeah.
It's 7.2 now. That's
Oh.
6.3.
Yeah, mine sucks because my camera's literally delayed in the audio, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
yeah.
Last Night in Soho. Absolute cinema.
No, you.
It is absolute cinema.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Go watch it.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.